The Destiny 2 scientists are back again, kicking down Bungie's door, letting them know that they have absolutely no clue what they're doing when it comes to balancing the sandbox in Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. If you don't know, previously, this individual here, Christic Knight, made a Reddit post letting everyone know that the mobility stat in Destiny 2 is very much bugged and we are moving slower than intended. Bungie responded by, of course, apologizing for the situation, issuing a patch, and bada bing bada boom, here we are today. It's still broken. In classic Bungo fashion, they seem to not be able to fix anything. So let's see what's broken about the mobility stat today. The mobility stat is still bugged, but in a different way. Greetings, Guardians. Christic here. I recently made a post that went over the updated mobility stat and how the base mobility was not what Bungie had stated. This post went viral, by the way, and we covered that thoroughly in a previous news story. Well, now I am back to say that after the update, base mobility is fixed. Hurrah. Hunters are moving at what 40 mobility was in the old system, and Titans and Warlocks are at 30. That's the good news. Okay, so we've got the base stats, base movement speed, 1 mod, 2 mods, and 3 mods. We've got all the different changes that happen as you equip more mods. Good. Oh, the bad news now. Here we go. The bad news is that now the armor mods are not working as Bungie intended. The first enhanced athletics mod you slot will grant a plus 20 mobility now instead of a plus 30. The second, and this one is odd, seems to grant plus 15 mobility. The value landed in between the old system's tiers. And going from that estimation, I believe that the last mod grants plus 5, but it is hard to tell. Man's out here using his scientific instruments are literally the Darcy in a private match, so give him some leeway here, okay? The guy's working with rocks here, trying to invent rockets. He's doing everything he can. He's doing the heavy lifting. He doesn't have the back-end information like Bungie does. My speculation is maybe that they added an intrinsic enhanced athletics mod to everyone, which added the plus 30 we needed to get back to base, but then adding our visible additional mods incurred the diminishing returns. I have no idea. That would be the most spaghetti code response to this issue, so it is likely true. That would be the most absurd way of fixing this, the most ass-backwards way of putting a band-aid on a bullet wound, so I'm convinced that is absolutely the way that Bungie did it. You cannot change my mind. Another fun thing that has changed is that it seems lightweight now only grants plus 10 mobility instead of plus 20 mobility. Oh, that's fun. That's great. Yeah, we love that. I love that for us, Guardians. It still seems to grant the moving forward bonus, though. I am once again asking for your help in getting this post visibility so that Bungie can fix the issue. Hopefully, this will be the last post you see from me. I doubt it, though. The first thing I want to say is that credit to them for putting in this hard work. They are a legend, truly, in the Destiny 2 community now. They're out here literally doing the science and the testing and the QA that Bungie is not willing to. And then they are making it public and they're being nice about it. Let's be real, they could be on here just saying, some pretty mean things about Bungie. I'm sure the comment sections will do that for them. They're here just trying to make sure that the game works properly. And this has become a very big issue because these third-party sites that help illuminate how Destiny 2 works and help you create builds, D2 Armor Picker, DIM, they all have information on them, so that way as you browse through and make your decisions on what mobility you want on your character, you get the exact outcome you're looking for. They are all frustrated because none of their sites are working properly. People are blaming them, saying their sites are bugged or their sites are shitty. It's burning their business. It's burning bridges between Bungie and these really hardworking third-party sites. And it's just generally confusing as to why we can't seem to, if it's fine if you want to make the game work a particular way. It's perfectly fine, by the way. Make the game and mobility work however you desire. Just be transparent about how what your goal is. Don't say that this is how mobility is going to work in Destiny 2, and then we go and test it and it works completely different. It makes no sense. Just be transparent and clear about how things work. And if you can't do that, I don't even understand how you can't do that. You're the ones literally making the values. You're the ones crunching the numbers in the system. It should work exactly the way that you say it works. There just must be an immense chain of command where there's like a dev team doing this, and then they're communicating to this team, and then this team's communicating to this team. And it's like the phone game, right? Inside Bungie HQ. And so by the end of it, when one person said, yeah, we gave it plus 20 mobility, the end turns into like, we actually gave it plus 20 fucking grenade energy all of a sudden, And so it's a crazy thing that's happening in Bungie right now when it comes to their communication and miscommunication with how the Destiny 2 sandbox works. We've never seen it be so bad before. I understand that they did a massive overhaul on a lot of their systems, so maybe this is a sort of, there's some growing pains here, but a month in, we should be pretty well past it at this point. We should be past it at this point, And we shouldn't have to have patches to fix bugs and then patches to fix the patches, right? Now we're getting on to patches that are fixing the patches that are fixing the patch previously. There's only so many patching that you can do. There's only so much patching you can do until eventually the whole thing starts to fall apart. Because now we're continuing, like, if this is actually how this works, this is going to be a crazy fix for Bungie. I'm not even sure if they can fix it. It will be really interesting to see what they choose to do and how they choose to navigate this. We do not currently have a response from an official Bungie account yet, but I'm sure we will, because of course they have to respond. This is now top trending, or r/testing in the game category. Over 1,000 upvotes, 9 hours. This will get Bungie's attention. And hopefully when they patch this, it will be finalized. And then we don't have to hear from Christic Knight anymore. Unless, of course, they continue to do more scientific work and figure out more stuff in the game, which seems to be a pretty common factor for a lot of these Destiny 2 players. People are willing to put in the effort and time and dedication to understand how these systems work to a level that I can't even fathom the dedication that it takes to do all of this. You got to be on top of it. I just want, when I read the text, when I equip the mods, them to work exactly as the text, as the flavor text says, okay? Whatever it says, that's how I want it to work. That's a wrap on this one, then. We'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, then click on the screen here to watch another one from this channel. And don't forget that we're doing a monthly emblem giveaway for anyone that is subscribed with notifications on, likes, and comments on the video. We'll be scrolling through all the comments, picking random winners. So best of luck to you out there, and we appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.